Good afternoon, everybody. Well, first off, I want to let everybody out there in the Army know it's really good to be back in front of the camera again. It's been a while. I kind of like the captain's chair a little bit, but anyway. Got a whole lot going on with me here lately. I think everybody knows that I've acquired a new job, which isn't new anymore, but a new job, just the same. Certain parts of this job are like classroom testing, and the tests are for advancement throughout the job. It's like each test that you pass, you advance to another level or another position within the company. So I had a test last week, test on excavating and backfilling. And it was kind of weird, man, because, I haven't been to school in wow. Okay, I don't even want to go there. Anyway, when I was in school, I didn't go. So I can't even count all the time. It was like being back in the classroom again. And I was really nervous because I had studied for the test, but I didn't know exactly what was going to be on it or the questions that were going to be on it. The backfilling and the excavating are number one is excavating. You've got to dig whatever needs to be dug up before you can backfill it. So excavating is basically digging. Digging, whether it be with a machine, whether it be with a shovel, or whether it be with a rock bar or anything that you dig with is excavating. Anytime that you remove dirt from the ground, you're excavating. Backfilling is what you need to do when you're putting the dirt back in the ground. I'm sure that there's no dummies out there, so I don't want y'all to think that I'm talking to you like a dummy or something,
But Rabbit, I didn't know what it was.
You didn't know what it was, Joe?
No, I thought excavating meant using the machine, the excavator.
Excavating is anytime you remove dirt from the ground, you're excavating.
I know now.
Yes, you do. And thank you for letting me enlighten you, brother. And backfilling, of course, is when you're putting the dirt back in the ground. But there's certain procedures that you have to go through in order to do both. Number one, excavating. Wow. I can't even go into all of it, but so many things that need to be done before you can dig a hole in the ground. I know it sounds crazy, right? You dig a hole in your backyard and you bury your pet. But what if you dig a hole in your backyard to bury your pet and you put your shovel through a gas line or a water line or whatever the case may be? You destroy something. That costs a lot of money to get fixed. That's why the company that I work for has the test in order to make sure that the employees learn everything that they need to know about, at that time, excavating and backfilling. There are many more tests to take. I'm honestly, man, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there's like 30 or 40 or maybe even 50 tests. I'm not sure. There's a lot of them, though. I took the test. And I rocked it, man. I was ecstatic. I took this test, man, and at the end of the test, they say that on the computer, you take it on the computer. So at the end of the test, it says you can go here to find out your results, your test results. You got to put the mouse, y'all that's new to me, so work with me here. But, you got to use the mouse and click on something, and then you can find out what your test results are right after you take the test. I finished the test and I was scrolling down to the bottom to see if there were any more questions. And it said, see your test results. I was like, okay. Now? So anyway, I clicked on it and my test results came up. And I scored a 95.6 on my first test. Wow. I don't even know what to think about that, man, other than the fact that I am extremely ecstatic about it. Man, that was like the greatest feeling, man, to look at that test score and, man, I only missed one question. And I'm thinking to myself, how can you be in the position that you're in right now, taking tests, acing them, only missing one question, and have been through everything that I've been through in the past? With that being said, know this. Everything in my past is in my past, and it's where it's going to stay at. All the crazy, dumb things that I did, all the drugs that I did in my past, all the ignorance that I'm guilty of is going to stay in my past. And from a while back, moving forward, I don't have nowhere to go but up. Everything is looking up. Man, I'm clean, man. I'm sober. I wake up every morning and I know exactly what I did the day before. There's no questions. I don't concern myself with whether or not I done something stupid and they're going to come with a warrant at my door to arrest me for something. You know, I don't go through that anymore. In all honesty and reality, one of the major reasons that I don't go through that anymore is the support from the APS Army, from the General of the APS Army, Mr. Joseph Guerrero. Hey, I put your government out there, bro.
They know it. Appreciate it, Rabbit.
Yeah, no doubt, man. From Gay Dave. Yeah, I said Gay Dave. Gay Dave's daddy. From everybody that gave me a start in life. My friend Michelle and my mentor. My friend Susie. My friend Jess. I talk to a lot of people, guys. Y'all know that. Everybody that I talk to is inspirational. Everybody, every day, on my post, the comments on my post and all, are amazing. It's just so inspirational. Everybody wants me to do good. Not only am I not going to let myself down, I'm not going to let you guys down either. Y'all are like my backbone. And the APS Army rocks. Y'all are like the greatest people in the world, man. And I greatly appreciate all the love that y'all send. Though there's some more things going on in my life too. Just thought I'd let you know. I looked up on the board today in the shop where they post new tests and things of that nature. So my name's on the board for another test on May the 23rd. I'll be taking another test. Yeah, they've already scheduled me. And from what people are telling me, that was pretty quick scheduling. So I'm thinking they may have been pretty stoked about my score like I was. I think maybe the better that you do, the quicker that they get you in for more tests. If you do well and you work hard, the people like you, man. You know, that's where I'm at now. I got a study session on the 17th, and I've got another test on the 23rd. And I'm not sure what that test is on yet because they don't put it up there. They just put letters up there. It's like 8A and 8B. So I won't find out what the test is on until I get this paper from the study session when I go in that morning. However, I will certainly keep all of you guys informed and let y'all know what's going on. Because y'all know what's going on in my life anyway. You know, I keep that going every day. I post something every day, positive, hoping that somebody else can see the positive side as clearly as I do. Because being free is great.
What do you think about where you are now versus where you were prior to getting locked up this last time?
Wow, Joe. Wow. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, Joe. I'm not even the same person, bro. It's hard for me to elaborate on that, maybe, because I don't have the outlook that I used to have. My mental capacity is entirely different than I was 3 years ago. What I have now in my vision is a future, a good life, the opportunity to be able to have anything that I could possibly want to have. Prior to my previous incarceration, I never even gave that any type of consideration whatsoever, because every time that I got money in my pocket, it went straight to the dope man. And then when I didn't have money in my pocket, I'd go steal something, and that would go straight to the dope man. My frame of mind is entirely different, bro. You know, I'm thousands of % better than I've ever been before in my life.
You know, talk about the things that you want to get and attain for yourself. You talk about this future and wanting to have a good life. What about your license? What about getting your own place? What about finding you a lady friend?
Okay, well, I can go into that. All right. So, okay, I'm going to do the license first. I'm thinking by the end of July, at the latest, I'll have my license. I'm truly believing that. I'm actually banking on that. So, yeah, I'm pushing for that pretty hard. At the end of July, by the latest, I'll be able to hold up a driver's license in front of the camera and say, this is mine. And I'm going to get my motorcycle license, too, because I got to get a Harley. So, yeah, driver's license is going to happen by the end of July. I'm shooting super hard for that. My own place, I'm still shooting for the end of August, maybe September. I plan on moving to an area closer to my job, like maybe within 5 minutes from my job, you know. I mean, because even though I get my license and I get a truck, you know, and I get another bike, man, I mean, hey, I still might putt around on the scooter, you know what I mean? I still might ride a scooter to work sometimes. I mean, it's fun riding that little thing. You know, I like it. I enjoy it. I'm going to get closer to work, and I'm thinking, like I said, maybe the end of August, maybe some, you know, early September or something. I'm going to have my own place. I'm shooting for a 2-bedroom house right now. I want to rent it, and the reason that I want to rent is because I won't have to fix anything that breaks.
Oh, what's so funny about that? You laughing at my tile work?
Oh, am I? Oh my God, that is hilarious. Yeah. So the reason I want to rent is because anything that breaks or anything goes wrong with the house, the owner is liable to fix it. Unless I damaged it. I mean, then I got to fix it, of course. But I'm not going to tear nothing up. Come on, man. My own place coming soon to a neighborhood near you. Bingo. And the girl thing.
Send Rabbit nudes.
Wow. Oh, my God. Please don't send me no more nudes.
I mean, we got to talk about it. We never even got a chance to address this part.
Yeah.
Rabbit, your inbox has been getting blown up with naked pictures of women.
I've had quite a few of them. Yeah. I mean, okay, you know, on a real note, they look good.
Send that.
Okay. They look good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm a dude and I love honeys and I love naked bodies. They're beautiful. Also, yeah, you know, man, I'm really not interested in that, man.
Stop lying.
Okay, so, all right, let me give it to you real. All right, I'm almost 56 years old.
You're going to give the man a heart attack.
I have seen many, many, many naked bodies up live and personal, not on a phone. Okay. I would like to find someone who is maybe a little more modest, maybe a little more professional, someone that cares about herself. You care about yourself, man, you're not going to send nobody no naked pictures. Not only do you care about yourself, you also care about what others may think of you. That really says a lot, you know. I'm looking for, I don't know exactly, but I'm looking for that special woman. Because I know she's out there. Haven't had the opportunity to meet her yet. But anyway, I met a lot of women on Facebook and talking to them, but that's not the same thing as meeting up close and personal. You know what I mean? That's like, I'm looking for that special somebody that when I meet her, I know that this is her. When that special one comes along, I'm thinking that I'm going to know it.
No, you'll not.
Yeah. I'm thinking I'm going to know it. I'm thinking that that's going to be the one that I'm going to lock into. It's going to happen. I just don't know when. I mean, I'm not really pushing hard, but it's going to happen. It's going to come together, Joe.
Let's wrap this up with two final things. One, with the test that you just took and how exciting it was for you, the fact that, you passed this test, you haven't studied for tests in God knows how long, and here you are taking a test that you were able to pass and pass so well. How proud of yourself you were for that, but also with you passing this test, isn't there the possibility of you getting a pay raise as well?
Yeah. My understanding is that when you pass the test, that there's possibly some type of pay raise. It depends on a lot of things, your job performance and all that, stand in there as well. But mine is pretty good. And so when you pass these tests, yeah, there's a good possibility that you could get a pay raise, and I'm really happy about that. I was so proud of myself, man, that I almost broke my shoulder, pat myself on the back, dude. No, I'm just kidding. But I was really stoked about that, Also, with these tests come employment and advancement, I guess you would say. You're moving up in the world, basically. Okay, the more you know, the more you get. I'm trying to know all that I can so I can get all that I can get. I mean, that's the best way that I can phrase that. And what else was it what you want to talk about, Joe?
Well, I wanted you to be able to share this experience about what's going on with you at work, especially with this test that you just took. Because when you called me about this, you were super, super stoked. You were so proud, and I was so proud of you. And I wanted you to be able to share this with everybody so that they could be proud of you as well and see just what you're doing. A major update about you and what's going on with you in the working world. And I wanted to give you this opportunity to be able to share that. And as we wrap this up, I just want to ask you, in closing, is there anything that you want to say to everybody?
Yeah, actually it is. Okay, before I close, I want to say, first off, I want to say thank you to each and every individual out there. Thank you to the entire APS Army for all your love and support. Thank you to the captain of the ship. Just, man, you guys just don't have any idea of how much you really inspire me. And the inspiration is to just continue, not only to continue doing what I'm doing, but to get better and do more. I want to let you know I love all you guys out there. Y'all are the greatest people in the world, man. And I want to give another special shout out to my buddy Michelle, man. She's like the most awesome mentor, dude. Seems like she's got the right answer for every question that I've got, and sometimes I got to think about it, but after I do, I realize, hey, man, you know what? She's right. She really means a lot, bro, and thank you, Michelle. I can't thank everybody individually. I wish I could. If I could, I certainly would. If it wasn't for APS, and the Army, man, I don't know what type of position I would be in right now. I got my feet planted solidly on the ground when I first come home. It was a little shaky, but I worked on it. And since then, man, I took off like a rocket. And it's been because of all you guys. Kind of hard to send out enough thanks for everybody. But much love and peace. to all. I love every one of you again. Peace. I'm out.